ho. Santa is here. He understands that you have some concerns about updating your LSAR area searches in the Paragon MLS system. Santa is here to tell you everything is okay. Ho, ho, ho. Now, what I'm gonna do for all of you here is share this screen that shows a Paragon MLS system. Yours might look a little different. Don't worry, Santa's going on vacation soon. It's still the same system. We're gonna go over a couple different ways that you might need to update your searches to change them to other fields or options in the LSAR MLS based on the changes to LSAR area. Let's pull those up quick. Here is a list of current LSAR areas. As we previously stated, all areas other than those defined by the City of Duluth neighborhood map will be deleted in the beginning of next year. We've created this spreadsheet to show you what the changes specifically will be for each of these items. As you can see, some of them will be renamed from current names that they have. Some will be added to match the Duluth neighborhood map that we've also uploaded to the homepage of the MLS for your viewing pleasure. As we look through this list, you'll notice everything, again, outside of the City of Duluth is going to be deleted in the LSAR area field. Please keep in mind there are several other fields that you can use to update this information. If we go back over to Paragon, we're going to go over how we change our searches for some of those things in each of these scenarios. So our first example is going to be for searches specifically in the City of Duluth. Going forward, the LSAR area field will only be available to listings that have a City of Duluth. So if we go to Duluth in our search screen, currently LSAR area lives under the secondary criteria. Right now, again, it still has all of our options in there, but going forward, it will only have our new LSAR areas and these other ones will be going away. So if we have a search in the City of Duluth, let's say for Denfeld, Spirit Valley, Norton Park, we will want to make sure that we have the Denfeld area selected, but also the new areas that are going to be added and are on this list here. All right, let's look at this LSAR area. So as we mentioned, we're looking for updating a search, for example, that is using Denfeld. Let's say we wanted to make sure we wanted it to include Spirit Valley and Norton Park. If we scroll through our list, we'll be able to see Norton Park and add that, and Spirit Valley and add that and save. Now, all of the listings and all of those areas will be included. So you would save this search under your contact or client or just in your regular saved searches, wherever it might be. That was an example of how to update your current Duluth specific searches in the MLS. Let's look at another example and clear our criteria. Our other example might be for listings that you are searching for using an LSAR area that is being deleted, such as specifically our neighborhoods that we have listed for the City of Superior. What you will have to do to search for areas that are not going to be covered in an LSAR area is search by other criteria. In the case of the neighborhoods for the City of Superior, there is not going to be any other criteria other than a map that will specify these particular geographic areas. So for this case, we are going to go to our mapping tool. and we're going to pull up the city of Superior. We will use our draw tool. There are several here, including a polygon search where you can draw a non-square shape, a rubber band where you can just draw a rectangle, or a radius where you can draw a circle around the area that you want to search. We'll start with the polygon. Let's say the area that my client wants to live in is around here. I'll click on the map with my polygon tool. Every point that I click will create another angle so that I can really create any shape that I might want. Once I've created my shape, I can go back to my criteria and you can see that the polygon map is still here and those listings are filtered. We'll change that to active. So there's 4. And maybe we'll take that away. If I go back to my map, I can add multiple shapes. Let's say I also wanted to add this area using the rubber band search. I can do that. Let's say I also wanted to add this radius from their work. I can also add that. If I go to this edit tool, you can see that I can delete any of those at any time and start over. Or if you, let's see, edit. If you click on this shape over in the edit list, you'll see that it turns a different color and that additional potential points come up. If I ever want to go and change any of these points, I will go to the edit, select the shape, and then I can actually click and drag any of those points that are currently on there. Or I can add entirely new angles to my search as well. If you have shapes that you'll be working with frequently, you can actually save this as a criteria search and use it again in the future. So I'm going to go to Save Search and Save Search As. This is a very important checkbox, save with criteria values. This will save your values that you put in for the mapping. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and hit save. We'll close out of there entirely. If I go back to a single family search and I want to pull that up again, I will go to load search, load saved search, and here is the search that we just created. From here, if I need to use these shapes or this particular search for another client, I'll add whatever criteria they might have to the search or change anything that I need to, and then I will save it as a new search. So we'll rename this too. So that we're not saving over the other search that we already had. So that is version number 2, using mapping to change from LSAR areas. Version number 3, or possibility number 3, is using other fields that are already in the MLS. One of the most common examples that we've gotten, or questions that we've gotten, is how am I going to search by Hermantown or ESCO if there is no LSAR area of Hermantown? Well, Hermantown is in fact a city. So if I search by the city of Hermantown, it's going to pull up listings in the city of Hermantown. Same with your county search. If you're looking in St. Louis County, Lake County, Cook County, you can change your criteria from your LSAR area to the county field. And there's St. Louis County there. That is the third way that you could change your search from LSAR area to another field that we have in the LSAR MLS. We hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at 218-728-5676 or info@lsarealtors.com. Thank you for joining me on this little demo of how to change from LSAR areas, and we hope you have a great holiday season and end of 2020.